Hello, brothers and sisters. Derek, Chad, happy Thanksgiving Eve. We wanted to jump back in, give another update of things that are happening and things that will be happening in the near future. First on my list of things, great turnout, great discussion at the last union meeting. Lots of controversial topics. That's the only way that we thrive as a union, is to have those discussions. Okay, sometimes we don't always agree, but the conversation is what's important, and I was very happy with the way that the dialogue went. So hopefully we can continue that as we get into next year. One thing that was determined, we are going to suspend regular business for the month of December. So we will not have a regular union meeting in December. We will reconvene in January. So hopefully we can keep that momentum going. Have good conversations as we get into 2022. The veteran ceremony that we had, hopefully you've been able to see the video. It was a great success. It was something that we were very proud to be a part of. A great way to honor veterans. We had several folks that came out to partake and participate, and even some retirees that were very grateful to have seen that finally get done in honor of the veterans. So great turnout. Hopefully it's something we can build on for next year. And just want to thank everybody that was involved, our Veterans Committee, and thank you to all the veterans that served. Hopefully we can do this again next year and only improve on it. Last month we had Advisory Council for Region 2B in Ohio. Advisory Council are essentially kind of leadership groups for the different committees that we have, spanning everything from skilled trades to chaplaincy to women's committee to all of the different various groups that we have as committees here locally. We had a good representation there. We sent 4 folks, 3 that were on the advisory councils and myself. Leaving there, we actually came away with 2 presidents of advisory councils for Region 2B. David Watson for chaplaincy and Darcy Jackson for the women's committee. Great honors to have Local 440 representing us at the region, and it says that it shows how much of a leader this local is when it comes to those sorts of things. So definitely proud. Also proud of Rick Cota. He is a member at large on the Skilled Trades Advisory Board. So again, just showing that Local 440 is representing very well, and very proud of the leadership that we showed at the Advisory Council. From the Community Services Committee, I'll read a brief little snippet from our chair, Shannon Barnett. We would like to thank the membership for the abundant donations during our hat, glove, and sock drive. We're now doing the giving trees located at the guardhouse, admin lobby, and SPM North Turnstile. There are tags available for people in need in our community for you to choose from. Please leave unwrapped gifts in a bag with the original tag you took from the tree. Final pickup will be at 4 p.m. on December the 16th. Thank you in advance for your generosity. If you know someone in need, please let us know, and we will add them anonymously to the tree. Everything about this is anonymous. There's no names attached to this. From seeing all the collections from the hat, glove, and sock drive, it again speaks to how incredibly generous this membership is. You guys did an incredible job. Hopefully we'll have some pictures to share soon. But that donation was huge, and it again shows our place in the community, that we take care of the place where we live. So thank you to all of the generous members of Local 440 for their very caring donations during this holiday season. If you want to get involved with anything that's going on with any of those projects that the community service is working on, the Giving Tree, or they're actually working on some other projects for cards for senior citizen homes, please reach out to me, reach out to Shannon. We'll find a way to get you involved. From the benefits office, just a reminder, when you go out on disability, You need to get your paperwork and office notes back to Sedgwick in a timely manner. We have conflicting information in regards to what steps should be taken if a member tests positive for COVID. You must call Sedgwick to begin your disability claim. If you are exposed to COVID, there is paperwork in the office to fill out upon your return. If you have questions about any of this, call the benefits office, 279-7255. They will be happy to guide you through anything that's going on when it comes to the paperwork or what your next steps are. They can get you those answers. So want to make sure that just everybody gets covered when it comes to this. It can get confusing at times as well. So I wanted to talk, last couple of points. I have some projects and some goals that I want to share with everybody as we get into 2022. I brought this up at the union meeting, but I want to try to come out with a Red Shirt Friday, and by red I mean remember everyone deployed. Okay, it's going to be an honor to our active and veteran members of the military. I want to get that started. We have some shirts that we're going to try to, we're going to get them vetted. We're going to look at them. We're going to come up with a couple of ideas, and hopefully we'll get an order put out soon. I would like to see something like that started into the spring. We already have Red Shirt Wednesdays for the international UAW, so we want to start Remember Everyone Deployed Red Shirt Fridays as we get into next year. Another thing I want to try to implement, there's going to be plenty of opportunities for training and for education as we get into 2022. Everything has been essentially shut down as we've been dealing with COVID, and that has kind of hampered our efforts to try to get folks to different locations outside the plant to get them training, to get them education. And I want to get back into the swing of that as we get into next year. And one other thing, I'm talking to a couple members about the possibility of a new committee. Stay tuned for what that could possibly be. But something exciting, I think, that would spark the interest of a lot of our membership. So with that, I will say happy Thanksgiving. I hope everyone stays safe, stays healthy. I want to say that I am incredibly thankful for the opportunity to serve this membership, and I am incredibly grateful to be able to work with people like Chad, the committee, all of our Doc 46s that work incredibly hard for this membership. That's what I'm thankful for, along with the many blessings that I have in my life. So I want to say happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all stay safe and happy. I will pass it over to Chad.
Thank you, Brother Cronin. I want to touch on that as well. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. During Thanksgiving, we usually do talk a lot about what we're thankful for. And I'm very thankful to be your shop chairman. I'm very thankful to work with these guys up here that have been elected, with Derek, all the shop committee, the alternates, the Doc 46s. I'm very thankful to be a part of that group. And then something else I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for their health. So, kind of reflect, on the next day or so about what you're thankful for, and kind of gives you a settling effect a little bit, kind of reflect on things. So, like I said, I hope everyone enjoys their Thanksgiving with their families, their friends, and really take that time and enjoy it. So, as Derek had mentioned at the union meetings, it was very, very good union meetings, had some very good discussions. For the ones that didn't make it, I do want to go over a few things about the vaccine mandate. There's been a lot of people ask about what is the position of the union. And I've been a little bit hesitant to say one way or another because I wanted to hear it. So I actually did hear it from Terry Dittus, that the union's position is that members have a choice. Okay, that's what the union's position is, that members have a choice. Now, in that mandate, there's a couple different mandates in that. One has to do with a federal contract. Okay, and in that case, you would not have a choice. The other one has to do with more of a hybrid, and it's for 100 or plus more employees. You would either have to have a vaccination, or you would have to get tested weekly. That still allows you the choice of whether you want to be vaccinated or not. And that is tied up in courts. I'm sure everyone is very aware of that. January is the date, that they've set, and it is coming around the corner. There will be more things in the coming weeks. As soon as we have that information, we will share that. But the membership meetings were very good. And just because someone has a different opinion or a different point of view, we encourage you to bring it up. That's what union meetings are there for, to have those discussions. So we appreciate that. As far as schedules go, schedules remain about the same throughout the end of the year. Our banks are very high. The chip shortage is still there. It's going to continue into next year. I think it's going to be looked at sometime next year that there hopefully will be out of the chip shortage. When that is, still really unknown, but it's looking sometime next year, and I'm ready to be out of that for sure, because this week-to-week thing becomes very frustrating, because every Wednesday we're waiting for a call, and usually we find out Thursday morning, hey, we're working, or hey, this assembly plant's down, so this is down for a week. So hopefully we will get transition out of that in 2022. Quality bonus will be paid out on December 10th if we do meet the quality metric. I haven't heard whether we haven't. That will be $500. The eligibility date was November 15th. Also another date for skilled trades, tool allowance will be paid out December 3rd. And that is all eligible members that were active on the rolls with the company November 22nd, 2021. Doc 156. I went over this a little bit at the union meeting as well. We have had a little bit of movement on that. Chris and Todd McDaniels are both are active on that right now, so I'm hoping to hear some more information on that. Once we get that, we will share that with the membership as well, along with hopefully having a local agreement one way or another. Something else that we kind of brought up was talking about possibly having a skilled trades meeting. We're still kind of juggling around that idea. And the whole reason I want to kind of have a skilled trades meeting is to go over about a Doc 156. Well, if it goes this way, what do we do? Or if it goes that way, what do we do? I want to be proactive on whichever way that the Doc 156 would come out. So we're still jockeying around that idea, but I have talked to some trades about that. That was some of the information I was getting back from them about, hey, let's all sit down and have some conversation about that. And I thought it was a great idea. So we are still kicking around that idea. So stay tuned. We may end up having an all-skilled trades meeting. So stay tuned on that. As far as work and things of that nature, it looks like HIDC is still going to be running strong for a while. Like I said, schedules are about the same throughout the remainder of the year. Next year, CSS is looking at a pretty significant increase. So there's a lot of things that could happen next year to where we could be right back in the swing of things of where we were in 2020 almost. Hopefully no emergency status. But as schedules ramp back up and the chip shortage starts to go away, things will start to pick back up. So enjoy your time with your families now, because next year things are probably going to change a little bit. So let's kind of look forward a little bit, but also take a little bit of time to enjoy ourselves and our families, okay? With that, I'm going to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving again, and be safe, and we will see you back on Monday, or if you're working over the holiday or the weekend, we'll see you then. Solidarity.
Solidarity.